All right, guys, we just got to the location. We are in Beaumont, California. We're on the very tip of the edge, I guess you could call it. And for those that follow my channel, I sold the Tundra a couple months ago to a good friend of mine and bought this. I just haven't showed it in the video, and I thought since it wasn't so far, I would drive this today. I bought this from the original owner in Huntington Beach, California. Yeah, one owner, F350, long bed, four-wheel drive, V10. It's been a great truck. I haven't had no issues. I had a small power steering leak. I noticed it started leaking power steering fluid, and I added some Lucas, and it went away. It has not dripped one drip since. It's really cool. I just put the whole bottle in because it was a little low, and I've been monitoring it day by day, and it just stopped dripping. Before, it was leaving like about that big, and some days that big of a spot, and it's gone. Interior is pretty nice. Nothing's been messed with. That's what I like. Even has the original floor mats. Yeah, it's a clean truck. It has one issue. I'll show you guys. One issue. It's clean. The guy was a surfer. He would surf all around California, and he bought this from the dealership brand new, so he owned it his whole life. And he showed it to me before I bought it. I almost backed out, guys, at the last second, but check it out. This is cool as well. I'll show you this. Check this out. This is really cool. I think it has 220,000 miles on it. This was a plus also. This shell, I mean, it's pretty cool. My door's open over here. Yeah, it's not too often you could find a shell that opens on the sides like that. You could grab your tools and stuff. The shell's a little beat up, but it works. I want to show you guys the part that I almost did not buy the truck. These shocks were blown, but that's no big deal. You could buy them on Amazon, I think. So the guy would surf and throw his wetsuit in the back. When I bought this, it was full of surfboards. And the whole back of the windows and the tailgate and the bumper had surfing stickers on it. So I took all that off. I'm not a surfer. I'm friends with a lot of surfers, but if I'm not a surfer, I'm going to take all the stickers off. Anyways, guys, it rusted the bed. Look at this. All through this area was rusted. It was even weak right here. You can see it ate out the bottom of the bed right there. And there's some rust issues on the tailgate, but it's weird if you look under the truck. I mean, there's no rust. Look at the front. There's no rust on the jambs. I mean, the only reason it's in the bed is, like I said, because he was a surfer, and his wetsuit would leak all through here, and it just ate out the bed. So I put this L bracket right here. Put this L bracket in right here, and it really stiffened it up. It was really weak. It was really wobbly. But I was looking for beds online, and I was like, you know what, I'm not even going to change it, because the only reason I use this truck is for the dump with my business. It's pretty much attached to a dump trailer the whole time. I don't want to waste too much of your guys' time, but we have two locations we're going to look for in these canyons, in these mountains. Oh, one other thing. When he sold me this truck, he told me the four-wheel drive gets stuck. He's like, don't put it in four-wheel drive. Sometimes it will not come out. I would have it looked at by a professional, so I'm not putting this truck in four-wheel drive till I take it to a four-wheel drive shop and have it really looked at. And yeah, guys, that's it. I paid $5,500 for it. 220,000 miles, V10. You guys want to see the engine bay? It's a V10. It's a massive engine. 225,000. Yeah, nothing really to look at. Haven't seen no engine oil leaks since I've owned it. Like I said, it's only been the power steering, so. All right, guys, we're going to be going in these canyons. We're going to hike all through here. There's some private land out here I'm going to really try to avoid. I don't like hiking around private property and stuff. Especially at the end of the video, we'll be flying a drone. I really want to stay away, yes, from that area. I'm not sure what's out there, but I'm sure we're going to uncover what it is. Looking from Google Earth or some type of business out here. And let's use extreme caution when hiking around it, because I don't want to have any encounters. Beautiful day. Look at these skies. At the end of the video, it's going to make an amazing drone video. Guys, let's do this. All right, guys, just double checking right now my GPS. We have to walk by this land over here. I'm going to try to go around it. I don't like flying drones around private property and stuff. People get really upset. So let's try to stay away as far as possible from these people's land up here. Guys, look at these deer tracks. Must be wild deer up here. Guys, I have no choice. I have to walk through what appears to be like a parking area for like a construction company. I turned around. It was just too long of a hike. I was up there in those rolling hills and I was like, forget this. So let's just take the easy way in. If somebody tells us to leave, we'll leave. Hopefully no one's out here yelling or screaming. I haven't seen no trespassing signs. If I would have seen one, I would have turned around by now. All right, guys, the vehicle's straight across, according to GPS, but I don't want to walk any further that way towards this construction company. Guys, I just said forget it and I got off trail. Now I'm just trying to hike to these cars, seeing if I can even see them, because I don't see them. They could have possibly been removed. We don't have a lot of time to waste. It's 3 o'clock. It gets dark at like 4:45. Man, it poured out here. I could tell everything's just laying down. They should come into view now if they're not been pulled out by now, because I have not spotted them since I've been hiking, and we're really close. Ah, I see him. Well, one of them. Let's get closer. You can tell no one's been out here in a long time. There's absolutely zero footprints out here. How in the world did these cars get out here? There's another one behind it, look. A lot of intact glass, no bullet holes. A lot of people don't know about these cars. A lot of the emblem's been pulled off, but I think it's an old Toyota. Oh yes, this Camry, Toyota Camry. This is crazy. Guys, let's pop the hood. Do you see if the motor's still there? Oh crap. Guys, look at that rat. Shit. I didn't mean to do that, guys. Here comes somebody. Here's a Honda Accord. 2022 tags. Guys, it appears these things were driven out here through here. It appears these aren't rolled and they were actually driven, but I'm not sure. I did not want to drop that hood like that. That was really stupid on my part. Somebody started unbolting this motor. Look at that. This one has some aftermarket. Is that a strut tower? What is this called right here? Where the struts connect to, and there's a beam that goes across. I forget. But man, there's some type of huge nest in here. Pack rat. Wow. Guys, look at that pack rat nest. Oh my god. It filled up the whole glove box area with weeds. Look at that. Alright guys, I'm going to take a couple pictures of Vin's and we're going to walk out of here. I am pouring sweat. It's really humid because it rained, but we're going to try to find the third car. Man, this place is like total wildlife down in here. I'm hearing all kinds of noises. Look at this. I don't know what that's from. Is that from a badger or like a coyote? It's like too big to be a squirrel. I'm not really sure what's in there, but I don't want to find out. What is up here? Guys, I'm really checking where I'm walking because I don't know where I'm at. Holy cow. It looks like people pulled out here and dumped illegally. For a second there, I thought there was a vehicle down here. Guys, how does all this trash get down here? Where's the road is what I want to know. And who would dump all this out here when you could just scrap it? There's probably $30 or $40 in scrap here. Guys, let's get the hell out of here and try to find that third car. And then we'll put the drone in the air. Stay with me. Guys, look how steep this hill is. You'd have to have a really nice four-wheel drive truck or all-terrain vehicle to get up that. I mean, it's like soup out here. Guys, I'm gonna do a tick check really quick because I haven't done one yet today, so hold on. Guys, look at this pipe. High pressure gas. MP 148.85. Crazy. Remember, guys, I have not seen not one no trespassing sign yet. I just want to show you guys this rainstorm's clearing up. Look at these clouds. Absolutely beautiful. We're going this way, but I hear people up there on all-terrain vehicles, so we might have a conversation with somebody, I'm guessing. Okay, guys. Thank God this company's fenced. Now I feel a lot safer than trying to tiptoe around it. They got cameras everywhere though. I was kind of sketched out at first down by those cars because I was kind of thinking maybe I'm on their property, but I didn't see no trespassing signs. They actually have people living on site. There's actually trailers and stuff out here for security purposes, which nowadays you gotta have. You can't have a construction yard left unattended these days. It's just too risky. All right, guys, just from walking here and looking off to my right, to me it looks like a miniature Grand Canyon. And I checked my GPS pin, and the vehicle's down in there somewhere. So let's see how close we could get, and let's see if we could touch the car. Because remember, that's the name of the game. If we didn't touch it, we never found it. And for those of you just tuning into my channel, a lot of people ask me, I don't understand what these videos are about. I just hike in my free time and try to find old cars. Crashed, stolen, it doesn't matter. It's just something to do. Gives me something rather than sitting on the couch. I really enjoy it. Guys, I double checked my GPS. It's telling me we are exactly here and need to turn right. So once we get off this little hill, there should be a car down at the bottom of this. Let's see how accurate it is. Well, actually, I don't think we have to go far because I already see something right now. Oh, that's just a washer or a dryer right here. Here's a refrigerator and a wash machine. I'm guessing the car's down in this hole. We're gonna have to somehow go down in there. But let me double check my GPS before we start to make sure those two objects were not the vehicle. Ah, there's a car down there. Son of a gun. Wow. What's the easiest way? This is pretty steep, but I think we can do it because it's so soft. This dirt is just like pudding almost. I think I'd rather walk through here. What is this? Just making sure that's not a tick on me. I say we're looking at some type of four-wheel drive Suburban down there. Let's go this way. 3-car day, not bad. Guys, look how steep this is. Look at that side, it's a pure cliff. It's literally up and down. But this side is just so soft, it's just unbelievable. Chevy or GMC Suburban. Let's just cut right through here. Here we go. I got mud all over my GoPro because I dropped it 2 or 3 times already today. Let me make sure there's no bees in here. Wow. Pretty incredible. It's going to be fun getting out of here, but I think it's going to be doable. Guys, instantly I'm noticing the VIN number's been removed. People haven't been down here in a long time. Wow, look at that. Look at that. So I'm guessing as they drove it here at night, a couple guys got together, yanked the engine, and just pushed it over, or just rolled it down backwards, you know. Oh, there actually is a VIN number. I'll take a picture of that. Guys, everything's wet, so I'm trying not to. All right, we're at the bottom of the floor now. Down at ground zero. Was this thing four-wheel drive? I don't know, because there's nothing on the floor. And I believe it'd probably be push button on the dash. And someone stole most of the dash area. Probably four-wheel drive. How it has the wheel wells and all that. It's possible. Wow. This is just a, like I said earlier, it's like the Grand Canyon. Man, these things are sharp and they poke you. Some type of weed. They have these little needles on them. But sometimes they poke me above the snake boots, like here. I felt it right now. Alright guys, I think what I'm going to do is hike out of here. Talk about boiling point. I usually don't wear hooded sweatshirts when I hike. I did today because it's like really starting to get cold, but I just want to tear this thing off. And I have a long sleeve underneath it. Even though it's cold and rainy, I've just been walking so much, it's really getting to me. Guys, here's what I think I'm going to do. I was driving out here. You cannot park in the road. There's no parking for miles because it's commercial, huge businesses like Amazon and stuff. And I think I seen some type of trailer behind some trees that looked parked, looked borderline sketchy. I might hike to it on the way out. I'm not sure how much time we have. It's 3:13. I know we didn't look at this thing much, but there's not much to look at. It's been so stripped. Look at this thing. My main goal is getting out of here back to my truck because I parked kind of like in a area where you just don't know. I wish I could have parked in the road and just walked in, but that choice wasn't available for me. So I pulled out here into this dirt road and just parked and walked in. But I'm not going to put the drone up right here. I'm going to go try to find this semi-looking stolen abandoned trailer. If I don't find it, I'm just going to put the drone up at the truck and fly around in the hills and see if there's anything else out here that we could uncover. And then we'll come back another day and also hike to it and see what it is. But yeah, it's really strange being down in here in this hole. It's deep. I mean, it's crazy how far down I am. And it's just so quiet. The drone's gonna be really cool because the clouds are just so bizarre looking. So I want to get the drone in the air before it gets dark, like around 4 o'clock. So let's go. Reverse Rocket TV, guys. If you don't see this camera turn back on, that means we never made it to the trailer and we went straight back to the truck. Peace out. See you guys in the next video. Alright guys, we're coming up to the trailer. But we got a lot of homeless camps and tents in this wash right here. So I'm gonna watch what I say. And we need to really watch our surroundings when we approach this trailer. I'll try to film it for, I don't know, 4 or 5 minutes. Maybe 2 or 3 minutes. Try to find a VIN number. And then get on the way. I see my truck in the distance way out there, so that's a good sign always. Stay with me. Holy cow, guys, there's a whole city down in this wash. I just caught a glimpse of it. I just seen tarps and tents and there's literally a whole city down in this wash. Oh, it looks like somebody's living here. Oh crap, guys, there's a tent here. We have to be careful. Somebody's actually living inside of it.